great. I just have one more question for you, Dennis, and I'll turn it over to someone else. Can you just ask him, Martin, does he feel like by beating Pacquiao that he'll validate himself as the WBA champion because he was elevated into that spot?
¿Sentís que necesitas ganarle a Pacquiao para validar tu título de campeón, ya que de alguna manera fuiste elevado a ese título? Pero vos, ¿qué opinas al respecto?
Sí, me escucho.
Oh. Sí, te escuchamos.
No, pienso que lo que pasó, a mí me elevaron a campeón en enero. Pienso que el sábado 21, el que gana ahí es el verdadero campeón de la WBA y estoy contento con ese desafío tan grande.
Yeah, what happened was, like you mentioned, Keith, that I got elevated to being the champion in January, and whoever wins on Saturday night will be the true WBA champion. No question about it.
All right. Thanks very much, Keith. Our next question is going to come from Erica Montoya. Erica, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Hi, guys. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to talk with you. My question is for both. What are the complications of such an emblematic fight taking place 10 days from now? You have to adapt the way you train, your strategy.
Thank you, Erica. I answer first. In my side, I always consider myself a bipartisan boxer, and I like fighting right-handers and southpaws. So it's not a problem to me. I've been fighting with right-handed, so it's not going to be a problem. Thank you, Erika.
Bueno, thank you, Manny. Jordanis, la pregunta de Erika era, de ¿qué tanto te complica este cambio de último minuto en cuanto a la estrategia, a la preparación? Por ejemplo, Manny dijo que a él no lo complicó en lo más mínimo porque él está acostumbrado a pelear contra diestros y contra zurdos por igual. Pero en tu caso, ¿cómo te impactó este último momento?
Es un problema de hacer los cambios. Como te digo, peleé hace 4 años en Mayweather, peleé con 10 días con Dulorma cuando Puente se quitó. Después peleé con un día de antelación en un show de Fox también. Estoy acostumbrado a peleé muchas peleas aficionado con derecho y zurdo. Esto es solamente hacerle un par de ajustes y seguimos adelante en la pelea.
It's not last minute changes are nothing that I'm not used to, and it's just about making the adjustments. I had to make it a couple of times before where I was told that something was going to change at the last minute. Like 4 years ago, I remember I had to do that same thing, and I was able to adjust that same way. Also, a couple of years ago, same issue. So now I'm ready to adjust to whatever comes my way.
All right. Thanks very much, Erica. Our next question is going to come from Chris Matthews with KLAS TV in Las Vegas. Chris, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you doing this. I guess for Manny, if you had to sell this, for the fans who were excited to see you fight Spence, and now there was an about face in your fight and the other guy, as a promoter, as a guy trying to sell the fight, to get your fans excited about this fight, what would you say? How would you promote this fight to the boxing fans out there who now have to get ready for a different fight?
What I can say to the fans is this fight is not an easy fight. Ugas is a champion. He took my belt, and we have to settle it inside the ring. You know, I never take him lightly with this Ugas fight, because Ugas is he's a kind of fighter that you cannot underestimate. So this is gonna be a good fight also. I mean, Ugas and Spence is similar in the same tall, so nothing changed. Just different style. southpaw and right-handed.
And then for Ugas, I'd like to just ask you kind of the question just on the opportunity that you have to fight a person like Manny Pacquiao, who has accomplished so much, and the opportunity to beat a guy like this. What does that mean to you?
Jordanis, ¿qué significa para vos el enfrentar a un campeón de la talla, del calibre de Manny Pacquiao?
Significa mucho, todo legado. Estoy aquí por mi legado. No tomo la pelea por dinero, estoy tomando la pelea por mi legado. Significa mucho tener todos los peleadores que ustedes tienen una oportunidad contra Manny Pacquiao. Yo la tengo ahora ahí. Y esto es por mi legado, por mi historia, por mi país. Esto es una de las peleas más grandes de mi vida.
This means the world to me, Chris. I'm fighting not for the money, but for my legacy, for my country, for my own story that's gonna be told. That's what it's about to me. This is the most important fight of my life.
All right. Thanks very much, Chris. Our next question is going to come from Jeremy Harridges with Fansided. Jeremy, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Hi, Manny. Hi, you're Dennis. First question's for Manny. Obviously, the WBA has made a lot of moves with the welterweight title, rescinding titles, elevating titles. Does that provide you any extra motivation going into this fight?
Yeah. There's a lot of people around me, and reason that motivate me to win this fight. So a lot of reason, but I will not say that reason. One thing is, of course, my family expecting me to win the fight, and the support of the fans, and of course the enjoyment of the fans who are going to watch in the arena.
You're Dennis. I know that a lot of people are going to be looking at you as the underdog in this fight. What would you say is your biggest weapon in this fight? And why should people be looking at you as not an underdog?
¿Por qué la gente no te debería ver como como que en Argentina decimos que vas de punto y no de banca? O sea, ¿por qué no te deberían considerar a alguien que va de menos? O sea, ¿por qué debería ser considerado el favorito?
Luis, repite la pregunta.
¿Por qué? O sea, obviamente en esta pelea no te consideran el favorito, pero ¿por qué crees que están equivocados? ¿Por qué Jordanis Ugas debería ser el favorito en esta pelea?
No, soy un peleador que viene peleando, regresé hace 5 años. Hace 5 años subí a 147, tenía 15-3. Estaba peleado con lo mejor que se me ha puesto. Debía ser un campeón en el 2019 cuando me robaron la pelea con Porte. Seguí peleando, gané el campeonato. Pacquiao estaba fuera del deporte y me elevaron a supercampeón. Soy un campeón. Sí, Pacquiao es favorito. Tiene una gran historia. Yo soy un peleador que viene a ganarle y a sorprenderle el mundo esa noche.
Well, look, I'm well aware that Pacquiao is his favorite, but at the same time, I'm a champion. Ever since I came back 5 years ago, I have overcome so much. I have had fights stolen from me. I've fought really strong opponents, and I have just gone through everything in order to get to where I am today. So even though Manny is the favorite, I have full confidence in myself and my ability to come out with a victory on Saturday night.
Thank you, gentlemen, and best of luck.
Hey, Manny, because you've trained for Spence this entire time, and because of this late opponent change and Ugas' aggressive style, how dangerous of a fight is this for you?
I think the only adjustment that I'm going to make is for this fight is the southpaw and the right-handed. So that's the only thing, because Errol Spence is aggressive also, and Ugas is aggressive, so that's good. I mean, we can create more action in the ring. the fans will love it.
Thank you, Manny. And Ugas, Dennis, I'd like to pose a similar question to you. On such short notice, how much of a threat can you pose to Manny with your style?
Bueno, la pregunta de Mark es, qué tan amenazador, qué tanto te consideras como amenaza para Manny Pacquiao con tu estilo, considerando que también esta pelea es de último minuto?
Dime la parte final.
O sea, considerando que esta pelea es de último minuto, ¿qué tan peligroso te consideras para Manny? Con tu estilo, además, tu estilo agresivo. Manny decía recién que él vos seas agresivo, de la misma manera que él esperaba que Spence sea agresivo.
Bueno, yo soy un peleador que viene a pelear, un peleador que viene a dejarlo todo, a dejar todo esa noche ahí, la noche más grande de mi carrera. Comencé el boxeo a los 6 años. Pienso que lo que, a ver, lo que están apoyándome, pienso que no lo voy a decepcionar.
How much of a threat am I going to be? I can tell you that I'm not going to disappoint the fans that are supporting me. This is the most important fight of my life. I started fighting when I was 6 years old, dreaming of this, and I'm going to be ready to step up to the ring and give my all. I'm gonna leave it all inside the ring, and no matter what happens, that's gonna be my goal. Leave it all out there, and whatever happens, happens.